Have you ever been in a situation where someone slips away from your life, whether it's a fading connection or the painful sting of rejection? Or maybe you're trying to attract someone new, but no matter what you do, they don't seem to notice you. These moments can leave you feeling frustrated, confused, and even a little powerless. You might start asking yourself, what am I doing wrong? Why don't they see my worth? These moments feel like standing outside in the rain, waiting for someone to open the door while they're inside, cozy and warm, completely unaware of your presence. It's draining, right? You're giving, you're trying, and yet it feels like you're invisible, like all your efforts are slipping through the cracks. But what if there was a way to turn this all around? What if the key wasn't about pushing harder or seeking more attention from them? What if the secret was within you all along? Well, my friends, the solution is Stoicism. Yes, you heard that right. Stoicism is the mindset that shifts everything. Instead of chasing after someone's approval or desperately clinging to a fading relationship, Stoicism teaches you to focus on what you can control, yourself. And when you do that, everything changes. Let's start with a classic quote from Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This simple truth is often overlooked. Instead of stressing about why someone isn't returning your affection or why a relationship seems to be falling apart, Stoicism teaches you to strengthen your inner world. You become someone who is self-reliant, calm, and centered. You stop needing external validation because you know your worth doesn't depend on someone else's opinion. Think about it like this. Picture two people in a similar situation. One is frantically chasing after attention, trying to fix a crumbling relationship by doing more, saying more, giving more. They're like a magician trying to pull out one last trick, desperate for applause. But what does the audience do? They start looking at their watches, getting bored. Now, compare that to the Stoic. The Stoic is standing tall, unshaken, quietly confident. They're not performing tricks to win people over. They're simply living their truth. And because they're not chasing approval, people are drawn to them naturally. They become the person everyone wants to be around because their calmness is magnetic. They radiate strength, and that's irresistible. Epictetus said, "He who is not happy with little will never be happy with much." The Stoic understands that happiness doesn't come from external circumstances or other people's affection. When you embrace this mindset, you stop feeling rejected or overlooked. Instead, you realize you don't need them to make you feel whole. You're already complete. And guess what? That's when they start noticing you. When you stop chasing, you start attracting. Now, let's add a bit of humor. Picture this. You're at a party, and there's someone who's trying way too hard to impress. They're running from group to group, telling jokes, trying to get people to laugh. But the more they try, the more awkward it becomes. Everyone is cringing inside. Now, on the other side of the room, there's a Stoic. They're calm, sipping their drink, not trying to get anyone's attention. And yet, somehow, people are gravitating toward them. That's the magic of Stoicism. You don't have to shout to be heard. Your silence speaks volumes. For the person who's not following Stoicism, life feels like a constant battle of proving themselves, a series of rejections and disappointments. They feel rejected, neglected, and drained because they're basing their happiness on other people's responses. They're like a ship lost at sea, tossed around by every wave, trying to reach a shore that never seems to come. But the Stoic is anchored. They know where they stand, and they don't let the tides of life push them around. Seneca once said, It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. This is a powerful reminder for anyone who feels like they need someone else to complete them. Craving love, attention, or validation from others will only make you feel more empty. But when you live according to Stoic principles, you fill yourself with your own strength and wisdom. You become someone that others respect, admire, and, yes, even regret losing. So let's take a moment to affirm together, I am a true Stoic. Drop it in the comments below. Declare it loud. Because when you start living with Stoic resilience, you won't just attract someone, you'll become the kind of person who commands attention without even trying. Ready to dive into the 7 reasons they'll regret losing a Stoic? Let's go. 1. Calm amidst the storm, the Stoic's masterstroke. So folks, let's dive into the first of our 7 compelling reasons why they'll always regret losing a Stoic. Calm amidst the storm, the Stoic's masterstroke. Imagine you're at a bustling airport, flights are delayed, kids are crying, and the loudspeaker is announcing cancellations left and right. In the middle of this chaos, there's one person who remains calm, their eyes closed, perhaps lightly tapping to the rhythm of their favorite tune. That's your Stoic, unshaken by the storm around them. This image isn't just powerful, it's magnetic. People can't help but wonder, how can they be so calm? This trait, my friends, is not just enviable, it's essential. In the whirlwind of life, being that point of calm isn't just about keeping your cool. It's about radiating a sense of control and assurance that everything will be okay. This is why, when a Stoic walks away, their absence is felt as if the anchor has been lifted and everything starts to drift. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle is at the core of Stoic calmness. It's about focusing on your internal responses rather than external chaos. When you do this, your presence becomes a fortress of tranquility in any setting, be it a stressful workplace, a turbulent home, or even a strained relationship. Think about the people in your life. Who are you drawn to during times of stress? The one who is panicking, or the one who seems to have an invisible shield against the pandemonium? The calmness of a Stoic is attractive because it promises peace amidst chaos. It suggests competence, control, and an unspoken assurance that no matter how rough the seas, the ship will not sink. When a Stoic departs, the absence of their steadying presence is immediately noticeable. Imagine a classroom without a teacher or a sky without the moon. Things seem darker, more chaotic. People start to realize that the calm they took for granted was the very thing holding so much together. It's not just about missing a person, it's about missing the sense of security and balance they brought into lives. Living this principle isn't about suppressing your emotions, it's about channeling them. It's like being the director of a play where every actor, emotion, knows their place and time to perform. You don't let the villain, anger, take over the entire production. Instead, you give more screen time to the hero, reason. And let's not forget to laugh a little, especially at ourselves. Imagine you're in a tense meeting and someone spills coffee. Instead of joining the groan, you quip, "Looks like the coffee needed a break too." It's small, but humor can be a beacon of light in tense situations, and it's a very Stoic way to remind everyone that not every mishap is a disaster. Seneca offers us another nugget of gold. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. This ties beautifully with our theme of calmness. Before reacting, take a pause. This delay isn't just a buffer, it's a bridge to better decisions. When you embody this, you become someone whose reactions are measured, wise, and consequently deeply respected. Imagine you're a duck in a pond. Above the water, all looks serene as you glide effortlessly. Below, your feet are paddling hard, but no one sees that. They only see the grace and peace. That's your goal in mastering Stoic calm. You handle the chaos where it can't throw everything off balance, below the surface, unseen. This calm isn't just for you. It spreads like a gentle wave to those around you. In relationships, this can be the difference between a partnership that weathers storms and one that sinks. Your calm can teach, inspire, and lift others, making them dependent on your presence and missing you deeply when you're gone. Finally, let's anchor this discussion with something motivational. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Apply this to being calm. People might initially misunderstand your tranquility for indifference. Be okay with that. Over time, they'll see it for what it is, strength, not apathy. So, as you go about your day, remember, your calm is a superpower. It's the Stoic masterstroke that keeps you not just surviving, but thriving. Dive into the comments and affirm, "I am a true Stoic, mastering calm amidst chaos." Let them see and feel the power of your tranquility. This isn't just about making someone regret losing you. It's about building a life that's richly peaceful and attractively serene. Now, are you ready to take this calm and turn it into your cornerstone? Let's make this journey together. With that, we wrap up our deep dive into the first reason they will regret losing a Stoic. Stay tuned as we explore more reasons that make Stoicism not just a philosophy, but a lifestyle that's indispensable. Before we move on to our next point, let's take a moment here. If you're finding value in what we've discussed so far, please show your support by giving this video a like. It helps more than you know, and it tells me that you appreciate our deep dive into Stoicism. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights like these. We're building a community here, one thoughtful step at a time, and your participation makes all the difference. Now, I know you're eager to hear the next reasons why they'll regret losing a Stoic. Trust me, each point is crafted to enrich your understanding and strengthen your approach to life's challenges. So, don't go anywhere. Keep watching. The upcoming points are crucial, and they build on everything we've covered so far. You won't want to miss how Stoicism continues to offer profound solutions and perspectives that can transform not just how you handle loss, but how you cultivate presence and influence in every part of your life. 2. The power of independence. Why Stoics don't cling. So folks, let's discuss the second compelling reason why they'll always regret losing a Stoic. The power of independence. Why Stoics don't cling. Imagine you're at a party where everyone is glued to their phones, barely noticing the world around them. Then there's one person mingling, laughing and enjoying the moment, phone tucked away. That person stands out, right? They're like a breath of fresh air in a stale room. This independence, this freedom from needing constant external validation, is what makes Stoics so magnetic and ultimately so missed when they're not around. Independence is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It's not about isolation, but about self-reliance. It's about being your own source of validation, comfort, and approval. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This mindset frees you from the desperation of needing someone else to fill your cup. Instead, you fill it yourself. Why is this independence so attractive? Because it's rare. In a world where many are looking for someone to complete them, a Stoic stands complete on their own. This completeness is incredibly appealing. It's like being at a buffet and seeing everyone scramble for the last slice of pizza while you've already got a full and satisfying plate. You become someone others want to be around, not because you need their attention, but because your self-sufficiency is compelling. Losing someone who embodies Stoic independence is like losing your bearings in a familiar landscape. Things seem less vibrant, less assured. People begin to realize the quiet confidence and stability you brought to their lives, often taking it for granted while you were there. Like a tree in the center of a bustling city park. Once it's gone, the empty space feels stark, noticeable. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you're a pilot of your own life's airplane. Everyone else might be reaching for the emergency masks as the plane hits a bit of turbulence. But you're calmly adjusting the controls, confident in your ability to navigate through. This poise under pressure isn't just cool, it's inspiring. And let's add a pinch of humor to it. Being independent doesn't mean you don't value companionship. It just means you're not waiting around for someone to escort you to the buffet. You're the first in line, plate ready, creating your own perfect mix. Picture it. While others are passive, waiting for an invitation, you're already enjoying the party. It's like showing up at a potluck with a feast of your own making. Others can't help but gravitate towards your spread. Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." This freedom is about more than doing what you want. It's about being what you are fully and completely without the heavy reliance on external approval. It's about not letting your happiness be controlled by the strings of others' whims and wishes. Imagine you're a rock in a stream. The water, life's challenges and people's opinions, flows around you. Sometimes it's a trickle, sometimes a torrent. But you remain unmoved, shaped only by your own substance, your own core. This level of independence isn't just a personal boon, it's a beacon for others. In relationships, it means you bring only the best of yourself, enhancing without overwhelming or becoming needy. When you're gone, the absence of this healthy, uplifting presence is like suddenly missing the foundation of a building. Everything else feels a bit more shaky. So, as you continue on your journey, remember this powerful quote from Seneca. "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." Set your own course. Define your destination. Don't let the absence of others set you adrift. Let's affirm together, I am a true Stoic. I am the master of my independence. Let it be a declaration of your self-reliance. This isn't just about proving how capable you are on your own. It's about living a life so richly independent that the idea of needing someone else to make you whole seems almost quaint. We've only just begun to explore the reasons they will regret losing someone so resolutely independent. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover more insights that reveal just how transformative Stoicism can be. Keep watching, keep learning, and remember, the path of a Stoic is not just about solitary strength, but about setting a standard that draws others towards your calm, collected independence. The journey is rich, and the best parts are still to come. Keep watching, my friends, because you are different. You're not just passers-by in the journey of life. You're trailblazers creating a path that others only dare to dream about. 3. Reasons reign. How Stoics cut through emotional fog. Think of a chaotic day where everything seems to go wrong. The coffee spills, your meetings overlap, and your phone keeps buzzing with distracting notifications. Now, imagine navigating this day, not with panic or frustration, but with a cool, discerning eye that prioritizes what truly matters, letting minor setbacks roll off your back like water on a duck's feathers. This is the daily reality for those who embrace Stoic reasoning. In a world dominated by instant reactions and emotional responses, Stoics stand out by wielding reason as their guiding force. They are like the eye of a hurricane, calm and clear, while chaos whirls around them. This trait is not only admirable, but also deeply impactful. Seneca beautifully encapsulated this when he said, "All cruelty springs from weakness." Stoics, in their strength, do not react with cruelty or haste, but with thoughtful consideration and wisdom. There's something inherently compelling about someone who can remain composed under fire. People are drawn to those who can dissect problems without drama. It's akin to having a wise counsel in your corner, someone who can strip away the noise and focus on the solution. This rational serenity makes Stoics invaluable, especially in today's fast-paced world, where it's easy to get lost in the emotional noise. Imagine removing the keystone from an arch. The entire structure feels the impact. When a Stoic exits a situation, whether it's a professional environment or a personal relationship, their absence is felt deeply. People start to miss that clear-headed advice and the calm reassurance that no matter how big the problem, it can be viewed logically and solved methodically. Take a typical scenario. The car breaks down on a busy day. While it's easy to succumb to frustration, a Stoic assesses the situation with a cool head. They might humorously remark, "Well, I needed a break anyway, maybe the car did too," and then proceed to sort out a solution without fuss. This balance of humor and practicality not only diffuses tension, but also highlights their mastery over circumstances. It's important to remember that Stoics aren't robots. They appreciate humor, the drier, the better. Picture a Stoic listening to someone exaggerate a story. They might deadpan, "I suppose next you'll tell me it rained frogs," bringing a lightness that cuts through the melodrama, reminding everyone not to take life too seriously. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Stoics apply this in everyday interactions by choosing not to take things personally, which prevents many conflicts and misunderstandings. Their approach teaches us that not every slight needs a response. Sometimes the most powerful reaction is calm inaction. Imagine being in a heated debate where tempers flare. A Stoic steps in, their demeanor cool, their logic sharp. They dissect arguments not to win, but to find common ground, reminding everyone involved about what's truly important, the heart of the matter, not the heat of the moment. This reasoned approach doesn't just make a Stoic's life easier, it influences everyone around them. They create an atmosphere where solutions are sought over blame, and where challenges are approached as puzzles to be solved, not battles to be won. When such a presence is gone, it's like walking into a room where the light has been turned off. The clarity they brought is sorely missed. As we wrap up, let's carry forward this thought. I am a true Stoic. I seek clarity over comfort. I encourage you to share this in the comments. Embrace this journey of rational reflection. It's not merely about navigating life with ease, but inspiring those around you to see beyond the fog of their immediate emotions. As we continue to explore the reasons why losing a Stoic leaves a gap that's hard to fill, remember, each step of Stoic reasoning you integrate into your life not only prepares you to handle your own challenges, but makes you a beacon for others lost in their emotional storms. Stay tuned, and let's keep uncovering the profound depths of Stoic wisdom together. 4. Drama-free zone. How Stoics keep life simple. So folks, let's dive into the fourth reason why they always regret losing a Stoic. Drama-free zone. How Stoics keep life simple. This is all about the art of maintaining peace and tranquility in a world that often thrives on complexity and chaos. Imagine you're at a family dinner where everyone is arguing over the smallest things, from politics to the right way to make mashed potatoes. And there you are, embodying Stoic calm, not getting tangled in trivial disputes, just passing the gravy with a smile. This is what being a Stoic is all about: simplifying, focusing on what truly matters, and letting the small stuff slide off your back like water off a duck's feathers. Epictetus, a sage of simplicity, once said, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Stoics don't waste energy sweating the small stuff. They focus on what they can control, like their actions, their responses, and their values. This approach not only keeps their own lives simple, but also reduces drama for everyone around them. While others are caught up in a whirlwind of emotional reactions, the Stoic is the eye of the storm, calm and undisturbed. This lack of drama makes Stoics indispensable in relationships. Think about it. If you had the choice, wouldn't you prefer to be around someone who brings serenity rather than stress? Who wouldn't regret losing such a stabilizing force once they're gone? But let's not get too serious. Imagine being so unbothered that even when your in-laws come over, you're as tranquil as a monk meditating on a mountain. That's a superpower right there. Now, if you're nodding along thinking, "Yes, that's exactly who I want to be," drop a comment saying, "I am a true Stoic." Embrace this Stoic superpower. Keep your life simple, focus on growth, and let the drama float away like a balloon into the sky. Remember, folks, living simply isn't about having less. It's about being more focused, more peaceful, and more resilient. So, step into your Stoic strength, minimize the drama, and watch as those who underestimated your quiet power begin to realize just what they've lost. Keep pushing forward, my friends, and let's continue to live a life that even a Stoic philosopher would admire. 5. Emotional armor. How Stoics weather life's hardest blows. So folks, let's dive into our first point on the list. Emotional armor. How Stoics weather life's hardest blows. When you think about a Stoic, imagine someone not just surviving the storms of life, but walking through them with an umbrella so sturdy it might as well be made of steel. Now, why do they always regret losing a Stoic? Because a Stoic possesses an emotional resilience that acts like armor. It's not that Stoics don't feel pain or sadness. Of course they do. But they manage these emotions with such grace and strength that it becomes almost enviable. Seneca once wisely said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." This speaks volumes about the Stoic strategy. They take a step back, process their emotions, and respond with reason rather than react impulsively. Imagine you're in a heated argument. The typical response might be to shout back, letting your anger lead the way. But a Stoic, they're like a seasoned chess player in the middle of a noisy tournament, completely focused, contemplating their next move with calm precision. This cool-headedness in chaotic situations is what makes those around them feel a profound sense of loss when they're gone. They miss that anchor in the storm. It's not just about keeping their cool, it's about the wisdom they radiate while doing so. Like a beacon in the fog, their composed demeanor and insightful words guide others, providing a sense of security and perspective that is rare and precious. So, how can you harness this Stoic strength? Start by affirming your resilience. Say to yourself, "I am a true Stoic." Go ahead, drop it in the comments too. Let everyone know you're embracing this powerful philosophy. Remember, being a Stoic doesn't mean you don't feel. It means you understand that the power to navigate your emotions lies within you. This emotional armor doesn't just protect you, it inspires those around you. It turns your presence into a sanctuary of calm and rationality, a place many seek but rarely find. Keep building your Stoic resilience and watch as it transforms not only how you handle life's blows, but how deeply your absence is felt. Let's keep this Stoic journey going, strengthening our emotional armor and walking through life's storms with unshakable calm. 6. The Stoics Aura, attracting with authenticity. So folks, let's dive into the first of our deeper explorations, the Stoics Aura, attracting with authenticity. How does a Stoic attract others, not just superficially, but in a meaningful and lasting way? It all boils down to the authentic presence they bring into every room, every conversation, and every relationship. Imagine walking into a room where everyone is trying to sell the best version of themselves, like peacocks flaunting their feathers. Now, picture a Stoic entering the scene. They're like a deep, calm ocean amidst shallow waters. Their authenticity isn't loud or showy, but it draws people in, making others want to dive deeper and discover what lies beneath those tranquil waters. Seneca once said, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." This might sound like modern advice, but it's a deeply Stoic view on the importance of authenticity. Stoics don't waste energy pretending to be someone they're not. They own their thoughts, their actions, and their feelings, standing firm in their truth. This genuine nature makes them incredibly attractive, as they exude a confidence that isn't arrogant but grounded in self-awareness and self-acceptance. Here's a humorous way to look at it. Imagine a Stoic and a non-Stoic stuck in a rainstorm. The non-Stoic is frantically running around looking for cover, while the Stoic calmly walks through the rain, knowing it's just a bit of water and will pass. Who do you think looks more composed and in control? It's the Stoic, of course, getting admiring glances even from the soaked bystanders. The magnetic draw of a Stoic's authenticity isn't just about staying calm in a storm. It's about how they maintain their integrity and self-respect in every aspect of life. They attract those who value depth and honesty, and over time, people come to regret not valuing that rare sincerity when they had the chance. As we wrap this point up, remember, embracing Stoicism isn't about changing who you are. It's about being more of who you truly are. This authenticity is what makes you unforgettable. So, go ahead, drop a comment below declaring, "I am a true Stoic." Let the world know that you're proud of your Stoic aura. Stay tuned, embrace your authentic self, and keep shining, my Stoic friends. The world doesn't just need more sparkles, it needs more genuine, steady lights like yours. 7. Strength in silence. The Stoics' subtle influence. So folks, let's dive into our 10th point, strength in silence, the Stoics' subtle influence. This is where we really get to the heart of why they'll regret losing someone like you, a true Stoic. Imagine you're at a noisy party where everyone is trying to speak louder than the last person. Now, picture someone walking in, exuding calm, not saying much, yet somehow silence falls as they pass through. That's the Stoics' subtle influence. They don't demand attention, they command it, simply by their presence and poise. Seneca once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This embodies the Stoic mastery of living in the moment, not lost in past regrets or future anxieties. While others are busy weaving tales of what-ifs and if-onlys, a Stoic stands grounded in the present, their silence a testament to their contentment and security in themselves. This quiet strength is magnetic. People are drawn to those who don't need to fill the air with noise. Your silence isn't empty, it's laden with confidence and wisdom. It speaks volumes about your self-sufficiency and inner fulfillment. And when you're no longer around, the echo of your calm lingers, leaving a palpable gap in their chaos. Now, let's add a touch of humor here. Think about the last time someone blurted out everything they thought. It's like watching someone try to carry a dozen tennis balls without a bucket. Eventually they drop them all, right? But a Stoic, you're the person with the bucket. You hold your thoughts until it's time to let one go, perfectly aimed and impactful. As we wrap this up, remember that your silent strength is your superpower. It's what makes people realize your worth when you're not around to fill the silence. They'll miss the assurance and peace you brought into their lives. So, go ahead, drop a comment below and declare, "I am a true Stoic." Let's remind everyone that sometimes the most powerful statement is the one you don't make. Here's to the strength in silence, the subtle power that makes a Stoic unforgettable. Keep embracing your inner calm and watch as the world takes notice. As we reach the end of our discussion on the strength in silence, the Stoics' subtle influence, it's clear that the quiet power of a Stoic doesn't just influence others, it transforms them. This is the kind of impact that leaves a lasting impression, one that is deeply felt long after you've left the room. Now, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, declare, "I am a true Stoic." Share how embracing Stoicism has changed your approach to life and relationships. Your story could be the beacon that guides someone else to discover their own strength in silence. And if you found value in our talk today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word that true strength doesn't need to be loud. Let's help more people find their power in the calm, the cool, and the collected. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Here's to growing silently stronger together. Keep it up, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next video.